of 5G. And here comes the second speech, and the speaker is Tsai. And before his speech, I'm going to invite his evaluator, which is Vivian Chen. Okay.
Hi, everyone. It's my honor to be Ross's evaluator today. And the Ross speech project is evaluation and feedback. The purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech at any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to the second speech. And this speech is his first speech, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you. Back to Housemaster.
And I'm very curious about today's the second speaker's topic, code from nature. Okay, now please help me in welcoming Rasta.
Good evening, everyone. It's my honor to present a speech to you from Penghu, where I'm currently working for this couple of days. Do you know how many hours our kids or teenagers spend on TV or mobile phone in a week? Have a guess. How many hours?
2 hours.
Well, a lot of people will guess maybe 20, 30, 50. Wow, that's very close. According to the survey in the United States, the average is 44 hours.
44.
And if you divide it by 7, it's like 5 to 6 hours a day. And that including, of course, a lot of the people, students learning from iPad or the computer because of the COVID-19. I bet if you are a parent, you would be worried. Not only this research, other researchers also found that our kids, they spend a lot of time indoor and they don't go out. So they have gradually lost their connections to the nature. For example, they don't really know where the food is from. Does watermelon grow on trees? So where is the wheat or rice comes from? Things like that, question like that, a lot of the kids from elementary school cannot really answer. Since they don't really go out, they don't really get close to the nature, so they don't know about nature. There's a pretty sad thing that I observed, that the kids in Taiwan knows more about like lions, tigers, those things that we don't have in Taiwan, but they don't really know what kind of animals we have, what kind of wildlife we have in Taiwan. And since they don't know the nature, they don't really care about the nature. If there's a decision to make that we should develop more industrial area or we should save some land for our kids, they don't really care because they don't really know that place, and not to mention to respect the nature. This kind of phenomena describe the missing link between people and nature, especially kids, our newer generation. In 2005, Dr. Love coined this kind of phenomena as a nature deficit disorder, in Mandarin called 大自然的缺失症. That means the kids, especially from the younger generation, they lost the connection with the nature. They don't know about nature, so they don't care. And I said, they won't respect the nature. This is not really a medical diagnostics, but it is a really obvious phenomenon that we can see from this generation. I believe most of us knows that the nature has the power to cure people. I believe most of you have experienced that when you go to the mountain, hiking on the trail, or step in the ocean on the beach, you'll feel relaxed. When you hear the wave, when you see the ocean, when you see the blue sky, those things make you calm, make you feel like satisfied. I bet especially when you are sad, for example, if you are heartbroken, if you go to the beach and sit there and just let the wave pass your ankle, that will make you calm and even cure you. So we know that this is important, but why our society make us as a whole that lose the connections? And I think the other important things people will know is that, okay, now we know the problem. How can we solve that problem? There are actually a couple aspects. For a lot of kids, I know that, let's say, okay, let's go out to play. They'll say, oh, it's boring, because they would rather spend time on the screen, playing games, things like that. So according to the American Academy of Pediatrics, they suggest that our parents should set the limit for screen time for less than 2 hours per day. So that will make up to maybe 15 hours per week, and using that as a limit. When we saved our times, reduce our times on screen, we can then go out. But a lot of people don't know where to go. For kids, you can register the camp, summer camp or winter camp that about nature for kids. There are actually a lot of tours you can go. So you can have somebody guided them to close to the nature. You can also take the kids yourself to visit park, to hike on the trail, or to play on the beach. Instead of going to mall, shopping in the department store, things like that. I'm not saying those things are not good or important. They are, but now we're focusing too much on the indoor, especially screen time. Other things like people think outdoor is dangerous, animals are dangerous. Well, most of that is actually a misconception because you don't know them, you are scared of them, just like most people scared of snakes. But I've been to many educational sessions that we actually brought the snakes and let the kids touch the snakes. Once they know them and they know their behavior and habit, they won't be scared of that anymore. Some people say, I don't really have time. Maybe you can have a garden, just plant something, or plant actually small plant on the indoor to let the kids have that feeling, have that connection. In the past 2 decades, the average age for tourists visiting national park in the US also dropped significantly, meaning that fewer and fewer young people visiting national park. So they started a campaign to bring the kids back. So I hope everyone will, through this talk, will know the phenomena and observe the phenomena. And maybe next time when you feel stressed, you feel lost, feel a lot of pressures on you, you should plan a trip and go to the nature. Let the nature cure you. Back to